and control.
Yeah, definitely. So again, I think
This could be the first blood going to the way of MINESKI. He's been trapped in place, and Arjit should be able to find this, and he does.
Dire's middle tower has fallen.
Not sure who actually came out on top there, right? Because you lose a mid tower, which is so important. In fact, hold that thought, because Moon's going to be in trouble now. They'll chain him up. Tims is there with the impel, but he's going to land it. He will miss a nice juke from Moon, and here comes the Brewmaster with the Spike Carapace, keeping him alive with Kupu and that double stun. Raging, trying to silence and slow Cuckoo up. Can they find anyone on the side of MINESKI? Tim's gonna get stunned up, and it looks like that'll be the target for them. Although Armel sticking around and now flying, essentially. Although here comes the PA trying to find a trade. Moon will be the target. He is very tanky, however, and it's not going to be a very easy target of that. Cuckoo may end up losing his own life. KP making the chase. Moon still falling low, but no, not long enough. In fact, it is KP. Doesn't really want to die right now, but is being chased, and Gabby with a very nice rotation, really setting up a couple for Armel to pick up. Razor again, John. At the bounty rune spot, they will steal the bounty off him, although here comes KP to try and help out, but Gabby joins in the team fight. Cuckoo trying to get out, but he will end up falling, and the shrine will be committed by KP. They'll go for Ninja Boogie instead. In fact, no, they won't. They may focus back on that Brewmaster. Raging Potato rolls in, gets the silence, gets the boulder smash as well, but Tims should end up falling. Gabby will find Ninja Boogie in the back lines, and now going to continue. Gabby is just having a lot of fun with this PA right now, not backing off whatsoever. They'll find another pickup on the side of TNC, and KP, he's got no Brewmaster split. He should be the next one to die. He is rather tanky, however, and Arjit wants to join in the party. Armel, Remnants are available, but he hasn't really got mana for them. Nevertheless, Cuckoo will join back into the lane. This will be a very nice pickup for the side of TNC, and they do set up nicely. Now the follow-up stuff from Cuckoo. Wrath of Nature will come in, but it really won't do much. They do come in from the side to try and find this though, and they do go in, although is it really going to be enough? KP trying to chase Cuckoo. They will find a decent trade for their own end, and they go for even more now. KP, is he going to find anybody? Doesn't really look like it, but at the very least...
last few slots of items does.
Armel gets caught out mid-lane. John, that's a big pickup from the side of MINESKI, although no, he gets out.
What?
Barely getting out of there with his life. They threw him though, and they do jump in straight onto Moon. Can they burst him? Apparently, yes, they can. Gabby feeling no fear. In fact, Armel finding a secondary on Raging Potato, looking for more. They did run up to the northwest side of the map. Tims on the search with the Vendetta. He may find next target. Gabby not blinking quite yet, although he's thinking about it. Just waiting for Tims to get a bit closer. Now we'll get started. Arjit, can he survive long enough? The impel actually misses, but the Spike Carapace will get the job done. Arjit still falling, and he will fall. Now Gabby is going to take down two with absolutely no problem. The rest of the players on TS, they will lose the TP tower out of that. Perhaps even more. I mean, you could try and force the buybacks with the Aegis you have on Gabby. It's not really like he needs the Aegis at this point anyway, but they'll get started. Fortification will come out. Ninja Boogie will TP his way back down to the fountain. TNC, I mean, do you even back off while you're holding that Aegis? Gabby.
10k net worth deficit right now, going the way of TNC. And
now Moon gets caught out. Smoke rotation, they try to go for a smoke of their own end, and now the BKBs, but TNC immediately back out and wait, though Cuckoo has been caught, and looks like he will end up losing his life, though no. Armel thinks about going back in, not quite yet. Tims, nice impel there. Can they deal the damage? Cuckoo does buy back, and Armel is literally taking on 5 heroes by himself right now. He does find Raging Potato. Tims will go down. Gabby, he'll get started. Looks like one's about to get taken out. Now, Brewlings are also going down. Armel cleaning up in the background, and it's only Moon left. Oh my. TNC, they've got some magic going on right now.
Let's get jump someone like Cuckoo. Honestly, at this point, TNC doesn't really care. I mean, Cuckoo's on Leshrac that is pretty much playing far behind the 2 hordes of MINESKI. He's really just here to amplify that push and maybe serve as a distraction. When he can get that stun off and the control off, it's amazing. But even if he doesn't, I feel like it's not key to TNC's game plan right now. I think what MINESKI really need to do is somehow isolate Armel or Gabby. But that's a very tall order to ask for, as these two guys have been gapped out just nicely. So it's going to be a bit of a hard time to really catch these two heroes off guard.
He's going to get Spike Carapace, and now Gabby jumps in. No crits yet, but there it is. He gets melted. Now KP trying to go after Tims once again, like this assassin, but Gabby is ruining everyone else. They get rid of one at the very least, but now they're going to lose all the heroes on the side of MINESKI, or are they? The buybacks are coming out wherever they are. Moon trying to find everybody, but it's not going to help the cause. Armel is now godlike and on a double, and that will be the GG. They'll find one more. KP gonna get caught out. Gabby, one more time for good measure. That'll be a 1-0 for the side of TNC, John. The favorites do pull through for the first game.
So I'm interested to see what you can do with an offlane Venge. Cores on both sides pretty much being tied up.
Jaboogie gonna get caught out, and he will be the first blood. Armel picks that one up for himself, and there's the tip from TNC. John, MINESKI running in the mid lane. KP trying to bait them out to jump in on him. Should be obvious, but it's not. Armel will go in first. Now the Guardian Angel immediately coming out. Where the hell is MINESKI gone? They ran towards the east side of the map. Now they'll come in, but it may be too late. Raging Potato, he'll get the skew around. Armel is falling rather low, but the swap out will save him for the moment. They'll continue to chase him now. The Omni comes up, but again, the Chen Hill will keep Armel alive. They'll finally burst him down with the Avalanche Toss, and Cuckoo can't really help out in this situation any longer. He will back off this, well, I say safety, he does end up dying. Now the roll in, Tims will get it started. Armel, they do take down Ninja Boogie on that Oracle. Magnetize still going around. Omni Slash is bouncing, but not doing that well. Jit, Armel falling low. Cuckoo about to fall as well. The Guardian Angel comes through. MINESKI starting to win this team fight, and now they'll go after Armel, who's so darn low right now. He will finally end up falling. The buybacks are coming out from TNC. All three heroes do get themselves back into this match, and Gabby still chasing for more, though he's going to be very careful to get turned around. And there's the RP. He does find both of them. Now look at the damage being dealt. The Avalanche Toss coming out from Moon. It's an ultra kill. He might even find a rampage. Just give it to him. Armel being left, and Arjit says, no, that's mine. What a party pooper.
Probably going to be a tier 3. I don't see any sort of defense coming out from TNC, really. Granted, they already have used their big team fight ults from MINESKI, so the next fight isn't going to be as scary. But again, TNC does feel like they're really playing from a very, very far behind position.
They will lose the first racks of the game. I mean, the Oracle early on, look at Moon. He's going for even more. He takes down AU inside his own base 24 minutes into the game. Smoked up behind him, ready to go whenever necessary. Jid gets swapped in, but the spin is immediate. And now Cuckoo may end up falling. In fact, it looks like he will. No buyback for him. Now they found another. Raging. He did not commit the RP. That is the DK as well. I mean, this just looks like GG, honestly, John. They're going to lose their second racks now. They can't get megged because there's still a tier 2 tower up in the top lane. So they can hold out on the side of TNC, but MINESKI continue moving forward. Now going up to Tims, throwing him into KP. Raging Potato skews him back. They're just throwing him all around the map right now. And Tims was literally just a volleyball, John. And now Gabby going to try and go for a team fight. The RP being committed and the Guardian Angel. Gabby can't do anything. They call GG 27 minutes in. I have to ask, where was this MINESKI the whole qualifier?
Yeah, I'm not sure, Mike. This seems like something they had in their back pocket for when things seem dire, and I guess this was the right time to pull it out. We'll see if they can keep that up. So I think there's some power in MINESKI's lineup as well. I just think that when it comes down to like big 5v5s, TNC does win out.
Where anyone could die at any moment once they hit that level 3 or 4 mark. In fact, hold that thought, because Cuckoo will end up falling top lane. Ninja Boogie did Out of TNC, but Moon still trying to make a run for it. Really can't do anything though. Nice Winter's Curse comes in at the last minute, and now Moon, he has the setup for the avalanche toss. Is it going to be enough though? It looks like it will to take out Cuckoo, and now Armel can't finish the job. Arjit meanwhile finds AU on the Shadow Demon once again. Meanwhile, Gabby does get Ninja Boogie, but Armel is still being chased down. All ribbons being used, and Moon knows that's the cue. He does manage to get a double on the Tiny, and I'm finding Cuckoo, holding on to the blink. He will blink the right way. Avalanche is there in time, but the silence gonna stop him from tossing Cuckoo. He will get it now, and Cuckoo will find himself dead again. Moon on a 5-0. Yasha fully completed on Arjit. Age is now available, and they will smoke. MINESKI so darn close to securing their spot at this major. 11k net worth lead now. It's there. Does break a smoke on Cuckoo. They will find him though. Dream Call is there. Moon though will turn around and start fighting. Now Winter's Curse is perfect from Raging Potato. They've got to set up for Moon with the avalanche toss, and he jumps in, going to clear up Cuckoo, and he does though. He's copying a lot of damage, but there's the Cold Embrace to protect him. Now AU jumping in. Moon still perfectly fine throughout all this. KP running in to help out, and now MINESKI just want to go even further. Though Gabby with that Metamorphosis is quite scary, and it looks like they are going to back off for the moment. Arjit though moving his way down to the tier 3 bot tower, looking to go for a very early high ground push. They can feel it, John. MINESKI so close right now. Chains will come out onto 2 heroes. They've got to try and delay this on the side of TNC. Things are looking really bad, and Moon jumps in again. He'll find AU. Nice Thunder will come out. They might finally find him. In fact, no. There will be a Guardian Angel coming out. Moon is still alive somehow, and now the Cold Embrace as well. Arjit just ripping them apart in the backlines and going after Gabby to spin. Arjit can't really afford to die right now. He's the main DPS. He does have Aegis regardless. KP and Raging Potato keeping Moon alive for so darn long. This rock has cheated death too many times, although this time there will be a Cold Embrace once again. Tier 3 so close, but they don't want to risk it. Armel jumping in. Moon has plenty of mana to go back in, but everything's on cooldown. Now they get the chains on Arjit, and that's a big pick-off. They will find him. Armel feeling it, wants to go for more. Raging Potato probably will end up dying, although no, in the tree line, goes to the TB.
Pretty decent job at it, you have to admit. Like, he is doing damage.
Damage is there. Moon, meanwhile, double damage has been caught out. However, if they take this man out, it's a big deal. They root him in place, and Gabby gets started, though the Cold Embrace is there, and they've got to be careful for that Winter's Curse. Moon, though, still coughing damage. Here comes the rest of the cavalry, and Gabby has to be so careful. The Omni-Slash bounces were not very lucky on Arjit's part. Meanwhile, Cuckoo does find the wire, but now they'll take care of the Shadow Shaman. The RP does come out, but it's only on one. Can they burst down KP? No, they cannot. The Guardian Angel will come out in time, and now they'll turn around onto Tims. They'll burst him down. Cuckoo comes back in. They're falling along MINESKI, but Arjit again with the Cold Embrace being saved. Mel now trying to dish up the damage. Spin, finger, double Earthspike comes out from the line, and it will save the day for MINESKI for the moment. Now the Winter's Curse as well onto Tim, so he won't really be able to do much. All the buybacks being spent on the side of TNC. MINESKI will happily walk away with that.
That was a...
They're going after KP now. If they can take him down, it's a massive deal on KP. Cold Embrace will save the day once again. The Ninja Boogie will be the target of Armel, and he will go down. KP still in trouble, can't heal himself up right now. They really want this Omni Knight, but he is healing himself up with that Heavenly Grace while all that damage is coming in. Meanwhile, Armel keeping them busy. The Cold Embrace being put on the Winter Wyvern this time, which will leave KP allowed to pretty much be killed off, although he's making a run for it. Cuckoo will make the chase. Meanwhile, Moon in the backlines gets AU once again, but now here comes Moon. He's going after Gabby. They got KP, but he'll just fire back, and now the Sunder. It'll make it in time, but is it going to be enough? Gabby's already less than half HP, and it looks like that will be a dieback coming out for 3 heroes. In fact, it might be 4. Cuckoo, can he get out of this one? I don't know if he can. In fact, no, he cannot. He does have buyback, but MINESKI... That will be the secondary coming out from MINESKI now. Do they just go for the Megas? They still hold on to the Aegis, but they are planning to back off. perhaps the low respawn does do a lot of damage. Jit, gotta stop hitting yourself. Back off for the moment. They'll heal him up again with that cold embrace with the heals from KB. He'll be able to do it all over again. One shining light does appear to be the Shadow Demon, which can turn Arjit around upon himself. Gabby waiting in the tree line, waiting for that right moment. Mel chains are there, though Arjit does not care whatsoever. Now he does, and he'll spin and run away. There's one. Falling low, still holds the Aegis. Will be okay throughout all this. The rest of his team having his back and just waiting. Again, a very tense moment. Both teams just waiting for the right moment. The Moon will jump in. He does not hold an Aegis, so he has to be slightly more careful. He'll throw the Dagon out with the Dream Coil as well. The stuns will be there onto two heroes, but there's no follow-up for it. Grace once again, healing up with Tiny Moon. He alright for the moment, gets the melee rats, needs one more. Mel copying a lot of damage. Again, that cold embrace, keeping Moon safe, healing him up to full HP. He'll walk his way out for the moment. Gabby, he committed that metamorphosis, so now MINESKI, no, we just need to back the hell out of here and come back when Gabby is back down. Raging Potato doesn't really want to die if he can avoid it, and it looks like he will be able to walk away safely. This Mel jumping in, trying to burst down Raging Potato. He seems to be the real problem for the side of TNC. But Moon getting started on Armel. Won't take him out quite yet, though. The Winter's Curse is quite nice. Him's being trapped up in that. Again, MINESKI walking out, playing it safe, resetting. They're just going to keep doing this over and over again. The buyback was there for Cuckoo. Moon will find the Megas for the team, and now we'll get started. Goes up Tim's. RP committed, and a nice skewer back as well. But Moon will literally Shadow Blade, and the dust was just slightly late. Mel wants to get the hell out of there as well. But Gabby getting in, but he's trapped now. Or maybe he's not. Still running. Meanwhile, the backline's Lion falling low, but not low enough. He will survive for the moment. Now they take him out. Mel doing the best he can. Gabby falling low. Nice Sunday. He'll barely survive. Now Moon being chased down, and he will go down. Jit does not want to die as well, making the run for it with the spin. Cuckoo is on the chase. They do find him with the chains. Cold Embrace, he won't hold him long enough, I don't think, although he will try perhaps to make a run, but he is going to go down. MINESKI, have they thrown a bit too much? Raging Potato now will be the fourth target. Glimmer Cape will be there, but it's only going to last so long. Cold Embrace will not help with the Dagon. Target out, although look, he's taking them all on by himself right now, but he needs some help. Cuckoo will get out in time. Moon will get the heal, and Gabby will walk out. He does have Sunder available, however, and KP not backing off his Terror Blade. Meanwhile, Moon still trying to find a target. Now the Winter's Curse. They'll get AU. KP still fighting with Gabby, but he will be KP TP away. Meanwhile, Arjit will find Tims. Buybacks will be there. All heroes are available. Playing it so safely. The chains will be there from Armel. Moon popping a lot of damage from that reflection. You're right. Again, they'll just back off and reset. Moon trying to find Armel, who they believe is the real problem here. Metamorphosis still down for another 13 seconds. They're going to have to try and delay this Ancient. Now they have found the Terror. Finger has been used. He's pretty darn low, but it looks like he will walk out of there safely. Now Winter's Curse is quite nice onto Cuckoo, but it will not kill him off. KP, looks like Gabby will get started, has the Metamorphosis now, and they will go onto KP. Nice toss away. The Guardian Angel will save the day for the moment, and Armel about to fall, and he will. No buyback available on that Ember Spirit. Raging Potato currently being chased by himself, but Gabby, it's pretty much him against the world right now. Jit does not get a good Omni Slash off, but he does manage to find Cuckoo, and this could be it. The Avalanche toss is there by Moon. It's all over, John. They're going to try one more time with Gabby, but he's got that Metamorphosis. The Ancient has been exposed, and they're tossing this Terrorblade up in celebration. Nice RP by Tims. He didn't have the skewer available, however, and they call it. Big congratulations to the side of MINESKI, who somehow, John, against all odds, do manage to pull through and take this a 2-1. They will make it to the Disneyland Major.